Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shahad if it's your first time here. And today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine, specifically my nighttime skincare routine and how I take my makeup off and what products I apply and all that. But before I go into all of that, I just wanted to add a little note that during this lockdown, because of the fact that I'm wearing like almost no makeup majority of the time unless I sit down and film, I honestly have been skipping a lot of these steps. So for example, if I'm not wearing makeup, obviously I'm not using makeup removing products. I'll also sometimes skip cleansing my face. This might sound a bit weird, but I kind of just leave my face for like a few days where I don't apply any moisturizer, no serum, no nothing, and I kind of let my natural oils and my natural like body things do its thing. And I feel like it's been working. Like my skin is looking a lot healthier, it's breathing a lot more. So because I know that sometimes like even when you do apply too much products on your face, even if they're good products for you, it's still something on your face. So I'm kind of going through this thing where I'm leaving my hair like product free and I'm leaving my skin product free, and I think my hair and my skin are liking it. So I'm like, this is the best time to be doing all this stuff, honestly, to just let your skin breathe, let it do its thing. Can you feel the passion in what I'm saying? Alright, so enough with that, we will jump right into my routine. So usually the first thing I would do is, obviously if I'm wearing makeup, I will take my makeup off. I have stopped using makeup removing wipes probably for 2-3 years now, ever since I started using the cleansing balm. So it's like, it looks like Vaseline, you rub it in your face and it literally like dissolves all your makeup off. I started using that at first, and then I started using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil. It's a very long name, but I started using this one. Obviously this is not the original size, but I don't have the original size anymore. I only have the sample, so I'm going to be using this one today. So this is an oil, you just put a little bit in your hand and you rub it in your face and it takes all the makeup off. So the reason why I stopped using makeup removal wipes is that I found no matter how wet the wipe was, it always made my skin feel really irritated after, especially in the area around my eyes. Like it would feel really thin and sensitive, and I just felt like it really irritated my skin. And it was really hard to find one that had like good ingredients that didn't aggravate my skin, and I just found that my breakouts decreased as well when I wasn't using wipes. So I was like, okay, like I think not using wipes is a good thing for me. I know that a lot of people say it's good to not use wipes because of the fact that you're not tugging at your skin and causing more like wrinkles and all that, but so for me I found that it caused my skin like less irritation when I just avoided wipes in general. So that's the reason why I use either balms or the cleansing oil. So if you guys want to use a balm, Clinique does a really good one. I will try and find and link it down below. So it comes like in a pretty hefty sized tub and it looks like Vaseline. You just rub it in and take it off. There's a Korean brand, the one that I was using for a long time, I think it was called Neogen. I'm not sure, but that one's also really good. I don't know where you can find it though. I stocked up when my friend was selling them, but anyways, so that is a really good brand and alternative to use as a makeup remover. So enough rambling. So I'm gonna take my lashes off. I've gotten pretty good at applying my lashes in a way that doesn't really harm when I pull my lashes off. Like I'm not actually pulling my own lashes in the process. But if you do feel like, you know, your glue is too close to your eyelash, I would recommend using something to moisten them up before you pull them off, because you don't want to pull off your own eyelashes. I'm gonna take my little oil here. I hope this does not get messy because I tried to film this in the bathroom. This is my 4th time filming my skincare routine, by the way. I tried to film it in the bathroom, and because of the lighting and the size of the bathroom and the positioning of the camera, it just kept like not working out. So I hope I don't cause a massive mess doing this here, but you know, we're gonna have to do what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this and rub it into my hands and just start working it into my face. And you want to just keep working this in circular motions around your face and just keep going over all the areas you have applied your makeup. It might look like I'm being rough with my eyes, but whenever it comes to anything that has to do with my eyes, you want to be as gentle as possible because your eyes are like peaches and they just bruise so easily. So be very gentle with how you remove your makeup around your eyes. So some people like to use a warm cloth to remove the oil off their face. I personally don't like to use any kind of like reusable fabric material thing on my face, just because I find that if you're not washing it every day, you can't really guarantee that it doesn't have like a lot of bacteria on it. And this is just like my little like OCD thing. So for me, I just don't apply, like I don't remove it with a washcloth. So I'm gonna go and wash my face with warm water. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take my Kakadu Brightening Daily Cleanser, Toner, and Makeup Remover Facial Wash from Dermadoctor. So this is a really good like addition to make sure that I really remove all the makeup from my face. So it's a cleanser and a makeup remover. So I'm gonna go wash my face with this and come back and continue the process. Okay, so I've completely washed off my face using the cleanser, as I said. The same reason why I don't like to use a warm washcloth or any kind of washcloth to take the oil off is the same reason why I like to use a paper towel when it comes to drying my face. So I'll just use a paper towel, tissue, whatever it is, and then just pat all the excess water off my face. Again, with your face, you do need to be as gentle as possible. So don't do this, okay? It's your face. Be nice to it. Do this, you know, pat it in. Just be kind. Be kind to your face, you guys. ما أعمل لكم حاجة يعني ما في داعي تضربوا, you know. Like this. And I know my mom's gonna be watching this video. She's gonna be like, Lona Menekishin, but I like it, mama. This one's for you. I'm kidding, I love you, mama. So my third step after I've made sure that I've taken off my makeup and I've cleansed my face is to go in with a toner. So I used to be obsessed with the Kiehl's Whitening Range toner. So the reason why I used to use that one a lot is when I had like really bad acne. My main focus and goal was to brighten up my acne scars and get rid of them as much as possible. Now that alhamdulillah, I've gotten rid of majority of my scarring, I don't use products that are as harsh or as brightening. I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't need to use those products anymore, so I don't use them anymore. Since I've moved here, I haven't really obviously had the chance to properly go and try and find like the right toner for me. So I ended up just purchasing the one from Simple. If you are from this side of the world, then you know Simple, and you know it's just like a really good, affordable brand. It's just basic. They just do basic basic skincare requirements, nothing fancy, nothing, you know, over the top. It's very affordable, and it's nice because it's alcohol free, doesn't have like colors or what do you call it, like no perfumes, no artificial colors, none of the harmful ingredients are in here. So you know it's gonna be good for your skin. So when it comes to using a toner, I know a lot of people like to use toners on their hands, but there are specific toners that are for that purpose. So some toners need you to apply it on your hands because let's say for example it's a toner that's specifically for acne, so then you know you just take it and you dab it into your skin, blah blah. Some people like to slap it into your skin, but for me personally, I like to use my toner with a cotton pad, just because I find that no matter how much I cleanse or try and remove my makeup, I will always find makeup left over on my cotton pad. So for me, this is like an extra like step to just make sure I really got rid of as much of the makeup as possible. And even when you don't actually wear makeup and you use a toner with a cotton pad, you will find that the cotton pad still has like stuff on it, and it's a really good like product to just make sure that you took all the dirt and all the things off your skin. So there are a lot of benefits of using toners, but obviously each toner will be different. So as I said, for example, if you're using the Kiehl's Whitening Range, then that one's going to be helping you with brightening up the colors of the scars. There are some for pores, some are for oily skin, some are for dry skin, some are balancing, some are whatever. So each toner is different. So you guys do need to pay attention to what your skin needs and what are your skin requirements, and basically purchase your toner based on those requirements. You're supposed to always pull up, but then I always find myself doing this, which is so bad. But when it comes to your skincare application of product, you always want to like pull it up and not down. But old habits die hard, as they say. So I'm going to show you guys the cotton pad, and look, there's still makeup on it. You see what I mean? No matter how much you think you got rid of it, you're still gonna find some makeup left over on your cotton pad. So I'm gonna let that dry up a little bit before I go ahead and start using the next product. So after I'm done with applying my toner and, you know, removing any kind of extra products that I have on my face, I like to go in with a toner. So I am obsessed with using vitamin C toners, just because I love how like it makes my skin look brighter and just, you know, healthier looking, and just, you know, it just gives your skin like a really nice like boost. Like you just look healthier whenever you use vitamin C products. And I've talked about vitamin C products so many times, especially if you're someone that has hyperpigmentation or acne scarring or whatever, any kind of darkness you have on your face, you want to focus on using vitamin C, just because that is the ingredient that's really going to help with brightening up your skin tone. Not just your skin tone, but brightening up your scars and hyperpigmentation. So although I said I don't use the Kiehl's whitening one because of the scars anymore, I still like to use vitamin C because I do still have hyperpigmentation, just like probably majority of the black girls that I know, around my lip area. So this area here, it doesn't look as dark as it used to, alhamdulillah, anymore, just because I've been using vitamin C. But I naturally had this like a little bit darker, but then I over waxed it using home wax, and then I just bruised it and I scarred it myself, as I do with everything in my body. I just ruin it myself. But because of that, I've had like scarring here. So with the serum, you have a lot of options out there. So there's serums for anti-aging, there's serums for anti-wrinkle, acne, what do you call it, like acne, so acne clarifying serums. There's a lot of serums out there. And once again, just pay attention to what your skin is asking and what your skin is requiring and needing, and base your purchase or your serum based on that requirement. So for me, I have been obsessed with using the Summer Friday CC Me Serum. Unfortunately, it just finished like right before I filmed this video, but oh, I managed to get a little bit out. So this serum here, honestly, I love it. I started using it the time before my wedding, and I really felt like it just made my skin look so much healthier and dewier and brighter and all that good stuff. So I've just been using it probably now for like 4 months. It is quite pricey, but honestly worth every pound. It's so good. So you just want to work this into your skin, and then I like to bring the products down to my neck. Don't forget your neck when it comes to products, you guys, because this part actually gives away your age just as much as your face. And a lot of people forget that your neck is a very good indication of how old you are, or it can actually make you look older if you completely neglect your neck. So just make sure you always get your neck when you're applying the product. Just work it in until I feel like it's dried up, and just like that, we are done. So my second to last skincare item is moisturizer. So when I was in Qatar, my skin was extremely oily, and because of the heat, it just made my like the oils on my face even worse, and I was just like a shiny disco ball the entire time. So I used to use a lot of like more water-based moisturizers. But now that I'm here, my skin obviously has completely changed because of the environment that I'm in. So my skin, since I moved here, has tended to be a little bit more on the drier side. So now I like to use the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. So although this is a mask, so you can apply a thicker layer, leave it on your face, and then wash it off after a few minutes, I honestly prefer using this as a moisturizer. So I'll apply a thin layer all over my face and then just leave it on and wash it off the next day, and my skin is like, you know, it just looks so good and healthy and nourished, and just, you know, like, I don't know, like this with the serum, so good. This is probably my third tube of this product here. I'm obsessed with all Summer Fridays products. I've tried her orange face mask. I think it's called the Overtime. So good. There's the pink one. I forgot what it's called, but that one is like, if you have dry skin, I would recommend purchasing that one, because it does give you health, like your face, an extra like boost of hydration, which for me is a bit too much because my skin is not that dry. But still, I made like really good mask. But I love Summer Fridays products. For me personally, I find that they're worth every single dollar. Honestly, like such a good brand, and the fact that they're like vegan and like really clean, and they're very like pro planet Earth, and they, you know, like I don't know, I just love the brand. I love everything about the brand, and I love the owner of the brand, Mariana Hewitt. So I'm gonna apply this all over my face as I usually do. So I'll just apply it same way I apply my moisturizer, no, my serum. So I'm gonna take this and then just start rubbing it into my skin. And push up, push up. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just get my neck, because I didn't apply enough, just to make sure my neck don't be looking like a 40-year-old when my face looks like a 25-year-old. Now, the last step to my skincare routine is to use an eye cream. So when it comes to eye creams, you'll find that usually they're like this size and they cost like an arm and a leg. And eye creams are very, very expensive, I know, but honestly, as soon as you hit the age of 25, you should start using eye creams, just because that is the age when your, what is it called? Crow's feet, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, will start to appear, which is basically the smile lines. So when you smile, the lines will appear there. And especially if you use a lot of makeup products like powders and all that, all those things really dry up your under eye area. So you want to make sure that your eyes are really hydrated by the end of the day. Well, for me, my top eye creams I would say is La Mer, which is probably one of the most expensive brands. And honestly, I hate the fact that I'm saying this, but it's really, really worth it. That eye cream honestly changed my eyes. I was going through this stage where I stopped smiling in my pictures, because if I smiled, like, the lines were nuts. And when I started using that product, it really helped with decreasing the lines. So I really, really like their eye cream. I think it's like 600 reals, which is like over 100 pounds for like a tub this big, but it's really worth it. And it lasts surprisingly a very long time, just because with eye cream you do use a very small amount, so it does last quite a bit. So La Mer eye cream is probably my #1 eye cream out there. And then you have the Kiehl's avocado one. So Kiehl's avocado is actually a really nice eye cream to use in the morning, because it's a lot lighter and like it's not as thick, so it's really good to use as well before you apply your makeup. So if you're someone that has like a drier under eye area, using an eye cream like the Kiehl's one before you apply your concealer and all that will help with decreasing like the dryness, and it will just make everything look a lot nicer underneath your makeup. Those are probably like my 2 top eye creams that I alternate between. But right now I don't have either one with me, so I decided to actually start trying the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Eye Cream. I've been hearing so much good stuff about this brand, and especially the banana range. So I was like, let me try this out. Let me see how it goes. I've honestly only been using it for a week, so I'm not going to give my thoughts on it just yet, because obviously it's not going to work that quickly. I mean, so far, okay. But again, I'm not going to speak on it just yet, because I do want to give it a fair amount of time before I go and give my review. But this is the one that I'm using right now. When it comes to eye cream, you always want to use your ring finger. The reason why you want to use your ring finger is because it's the finger that applies the least amount of pressure. And when it comes to your under eye area, you can actually cause quite a lot of bruising and darkness on your own just by over rubbing it or over tugging at it or whatever. So you always want to use this finger and just be very, very gentle when you're applying your product. So I'm just gonna start packing it on, and then just go back and forth. And then you want to go all the way up to this area. I don't go on my eyelid, but I kind of just bring it up to here, just like that. Now the last step to my routine, although it's not really a skincare, but I thought I would put it in here anyways, is I like to go in with castor oil. And I've been using this probably now for about a month, and I really feel like it's helped a lot with growing my eyebrows. So I like to take a spoolie like this one here, and then just apply a small amount on the brush, and then just work it into my eyebrows. I've been noticing like a nice, decent growth in my eyebrows. Not that much with my lashes, and then someone told me to try and apply it into my baby hairs as well, like it will help with growing some of the edges. Didn't really feel any difference from that, but for some reason the brows, alhamdulillah, have decided to grow, but lashes not so much, and baby hair not so much. But I'm really liking the castor oil, so I would recommend trying this out if you guys are like me and you have issues with growing your brows. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and then I need this mirror, so malish. It's my eye, I don't want to poke it. And just like that, 25 years later, I am done with my nighttime skincare routine. Now, I will mention that when it comes to my morning routine, it's so simple. It's just water. that's it. So I honestly just like to wash my face with water, and that's it. And then if it's feeling a little bit dry, I'll apply moisturizer, but other than that, just water, and that is it. I've been doing it like that for a few years. I don't know if you guys are the same, but like when I wake up in the morning, I feel like my skin looks the best, and it probably is because of all the products that I applied at the end of the night. But I feel like when I wake up, my skin just looks really good and healthy. So for me, I'm like, why wash away all that health? So I end up just rinsing it with water and then just applying a little bit of moisturizer or under eye cream if needed, and that is it. I just leave it on its own, and it's just, my skin likes it that way. So that's my morning skincare routine. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a good insight to my skincare routine. A video will be coming up on how I cleared up my acne and my acne journey and all that. So that will be coming shortly. I keep filming it and deleting that one as well. I don't know, I'm so picky. But that will be coming shortly, so please be patient with your girl. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you have given it a nice big old fat thumbs up, and make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos. I will see you guys soon. Bye.